I think for us here in the metro, anywhere from a 40 to maybe a 50% chance at most to see some afternoon to evening thunderstorms are not out of the question, but the best chances lie off to our north and east, but even for our friends down to the south and southwest. So let me show you what radar could look like as we go through those afternoon hours. We've already seen some activity out there early in the morning here. I think we'll start to see a little bit of clearing as we get a little closer to that 8 o'clock hour. But once we get into the afternoon, we'll start to see more of that activity bubbling up on radar. I think we could see some slower moving storms, especially for areas down in the Sacramento mountains. Again, that's where we have that flash flood watch in effect starting at noon today, lasting with us through that 9 o'clock hour. But not only that, some areas yesterday did see some pretty hefty rainfall. Again, we had multiple areas that had flash flood warnings. And so there is that chance of seeing that activity yet again, especially for our friends up to the north and east of us here in the metro area. But a 1 out of 4 flash flood threat is in existence for a good majority of the state, and a 2 out of 4 where you see that yellow stretching from the Sacramento mountains down to the south and west. Not only that, but we're going to continue to also see more chances for rain as we go into Saturday as a low pressure system continues to work its way closer to Southern California there. That's where we'll watch for another plume of that moisture being lifted into our atmosphere. So what we could see tomorrow as we plan for your Saturday plans, well, unfortunately, I think the chances for rain in our neck of the woods in the metro, I think are a little on the higher end, anywhere from a 50 to maybe a 60% chance of seeing that afternoon to even those evening thunderstorms as well. But there's also still the chance of seeing more of that flash flooding as we go through the day tomorrow. Notice it stretches from the northeast down to the southwest and includes us here in the metro. Not only that, but also on Sunday, if you have those plans to go out and enjoy your Sunday afternoon, we could have that potential for seeing again another round of some showers and storms during the day on Sunday. So as we go through the rest of the day today, again, the southern side, a good majority of the southwest has that potential to see activity. Even the southeast side, I think, though, it's going to remain more into the Sacramento mountains area. But Roswell still has a 20% chance of seeing a shower or storm this afternoon. Notice we clear things up for Saturday, even into Sunday, so those temperatures will start ramping back up. But we introduce those rain chances yet again as we get into early next week. Northern side of the state also has the potential to see some of that activity during those afternoon to evening hours today. And again, Farmington has a 10% chance lasting with us through that weekend time frame. We dry things up for Monday, Tuesday, and bring back those low rain chances as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Across the North Mountains, also, again, once we have that lifting mechanism with the mountains, that's where we'll see, again, more of that afternoon activity bubbling up on radar, especially for our friends down in the Santa Fe area, also through the weekend and even through that extended forecast as well. East Mountains also has the potential to see some of that afternoon activity. Here in the metro, again, I think the chances are roughly anywhere from a 40 to a 50% chance at most, but we'll have better chances, I think, for the day tomorrow. So not necessarily plan canceling weather, but definitely something to keep track of the radar as we go into the day tomorrow.